The heartbreaking photo of a young Syrian boy who drowned in a failed attempt to try to flee his war-torn country a few months ago illustrated the reality and the dangers that people are willing to put themselves through to try to escape the violence. But this man you're seeing here over my shoulder wants to make a difference. His name is Rob Lorry. He's a former British soldier. Now, he set out to a migrant camp in Calais to help in any way he could. He went with the best intentions. There he met an Afghan girl called Brit, and he felt responsible for her.
I got you!
The former army training instructor goes on trial now in France on Thursday because of all this, accused of aiding illegal immigration. During a press conference before facing charges, he called his move an irrational decision at the time. He intends to plead guilty, faces up to 5 years behind bars for trying to take the 4-year-old girl from the so-called jungle camp in Calais to safety in England, where families waiting for her. Lorry explained why he decided to take the law into his own hands.
You've got to see the jungle for what it is. It's a chemical dump. She's 4 years old. She's absolutely beautiful. I looked round and I just remembered this is not right. So far removed from what should be right. And I looked at Bruce's dad. Rational thought left me, and I just said, you know, let's do it. At that moment in the time, 10 o'clock at night, under the stars, by a campfire, I couldn't leave her there.
Political analyst Pierre Schweitzer believes people helping those in need should be spared punishment.
No, I don't think it's fair that this man is risking jail. In this particular case, I hope that the jury or the judge will take into account the very urgency of the situation. In this case, well, the state cannot deal with the emergency, and so the people are trying to take over, and the state punishes them for trying to do things as well as they can. So I don't think it's fair.
There's been support online for Mr. Lorry, many saying he should be praised, not punished, while others believe he had no choice but to act with compassion. A petition's already collected about 120,000 signatures to spare him from any sentence handed down by the French court. But the volunteer aid worker believes European governments simply are not doing enough to help children caught up in this big migrant crisis.
Until the political rhetoric changes, people with an ounce of humanitarian compassion are going to feel the need to do this. Governments around Europe need to come together and act now, not debate it for 3 months in their warm offices. They need to act now to provide welfare for child refugees. There will be deaths of children this winter in Europe in refugee camps if politicians do not act now.